Hey everyone, Dr. Bryce Lee here with another frequently asked question that we get at StrengthSpace. And this one is, why is it so darn cold in our studio? We keep it at about 60 to 62 degrees year round. Here's why. When we're training, our goal is to recruit as many motor units as we possibly can, as many of the muscle fibers in our muscles that we can turn on. Because the fact is that in our day-to-day lives, we don't recruit most of the strongest muscle fibers in each muscle. We recruit small muscle fibers that don't tire very easily, and our bodies really rely on those muscle fibers to do most of the tasks of everyday living. And that means that our biggest, strongest fibers tend to be the ones that atrophy with age because we just don't have cause to use them. That's our job here at the studio, is to really turn on those muscle fibers to activate the hard to get at emergency muscle fibers. And anything that takes away from our ability to focus in the moment on our effort is going to diminish how much of those muscle fibers we can recruit and turn on. If it's uncomfortably hot, if we're really tired because we got a bad night's sleep, if we're sitting on a thumbtack, any source of discomfort is going to take away from our central nervous system's ability to activate those hard to get at muscle fibers. So in the first, exercise or so, we might feel a little chilly, but by the end of the workout, the fact that it's cool in the studio is going to allow us to sustain a high level of effort. If it was 78 or 85 degrees in the studio, the first exercise might be comfortable, but then very quickly our core temperature is going to rise. We're going to start to get hot and sweaty. By the end of the workout, we're going to start to feel a systemic fatigue that comes just from being hot. And that systemic fatigue is going to diminish what we're able to get out of each of our final exercises, right? So the fact that we do a 30-minute workout and we want to maximize the benefit we can get out of that 30-minute workout means that we want our very last exercise to still be high quality, where we're turning on a lot of muscle fibers that are normally hard to get at, and being comfortably cool in those final moments of the workout really pays dividends in our ability to turn on those muscle fibers. So that's why we keep it cool at the studio, so that you can start with a sweatshirt on if you're a little cold, but you can take a layer off towards the end of the workout and still remain comfortably cool enough to generate a high level of effort where you don't feel like you're gasping for air and you're getting hot and sweaty and laying on the ground because you can't keep going. You're able to deliver your best effort. And that's why we keep it cool. If you like to train cool because you find most gyms too hot, come check us out and we'll show you what it feels like to train at a comfortable temperature throughout the workout. And then you can go somewhere else and do sauna training or some other thing to get your heat exposure, because there are benefits to that. It's just not necessary that we get those benefits while we're trying to build strength. So I hope that clarifies that for you. Thanks for checking us out at StrengthSpace. I'm Dr. Bryce Lee. Stay tuned for more frequently asked question videos.